The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
And 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
45, Mike, 15. Check, 45 to Mike.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
54 Mike, check.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
It's caught. Jones.
Mayfield.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. midfield on first down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's a give to Lindsey. Down right around the 25.
Philip Lindsey.
Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
45, 45, 45. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He can run. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The offense retains possession.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
45, 45. Mike, 45. So don't say nothing. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. It's going to be a long.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
The Falcon ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
To Hayden Hurst.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The handoff to Todd Gurley.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down.
Cedric Thompson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
Check 31, check 31. Watch safety three, watch safety three. Safety three. Deuce. Check 13, check 13.
Mayfield now from the 50. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Philip Lindsay.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes taking it deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Falcons 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 1 yard.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
31 to Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it. Hey, watch it. Alert.
Ito Smith, his first carry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Atlanta.
Ito Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On play action, it's Mahomes. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Final play of the half. Mayfield flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now
the Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Slam. Check out.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Screen pass to Lindsey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be out right at the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again, buying time to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll find Lindsey here. Room here to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
First down, Lindsey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Lindsey on the carry.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
12 at the 12-yard line.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Switch up, switch up. 15. Out.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They go play fake. Mahomes dancing to his left. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
25-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for? Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first down, it's Gurley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their
working out of the gun, Mayfield. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to
this defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 36, Mayfield. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Hurst. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Brought down at the 23.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it. He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Gurley, handoff left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. A first throw for the backup, Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing now is Ryan. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final.
Guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
14.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
For the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed